Sacral plexus formation, how is it formed? What spinal nerves participate to form this plexus? As the name is indicating, this plexus is primarily formed by the ventral rami of the sacral spinal nerves, along with contribution from L4 and L5, a part of L4, and complete contribution from L5 as lumbosacral trunk. And then first sacral, second, third, and most of the fourth sacral spinal nerves, their ventral rami. So the ventral rami of lumbosacral trunk, that is itself formed by L4 partly and L5 mainly or completely, along with the upper four sacral spinal nerves, their anterior or ventral rami. Just like lumbar plexus, it was formed within the substance of the psoas major muscle. This sacral plexus, since the name is indicating, it is going to be related with the spinal nerves arising from the sacral vertebral foramina. So naturally, this plexus is going to be located within the pelvis region. This entire diagram is showing you the pelvic region, right? In the pelvis, from the ventral surface of the sacrum, a muscle arises which is called piriformis muscle. We shall be discussing this muscle in detail, inshallah, in the upcoming lectures. But for now, you must know that this muscle is a very important landmark in the gluteal region due to its location, and it arises from the ventrolateral surface of the sacrum and gets attached over the upper end of the femur. So this plexus is formed in front, anterior to the piriformis muscle, and hence it lies on the ventral surface or the pelvic surface of the piriformis muscle. So branches of the sacral plexus include 6 nerves arising from the sacral roots, and then a few branches arise from the anterior division of the sacral plexus and posterior division of the sacral plexus. So the branches that arise from the sacral roots, they have a famous formula, and which is called 6 P's. The 6 P's include nerve to piriformis, posterior femoral cutaneous nerve, perforating cutaneous nerve, perennial branch to levator ani, pelvic splanchnic nerves, and pudendal nerve. So these are the branches of the sacral plexus that arise from the roots, and they are famously known as 6 P's because their first letter starts with the P. Branches given off by the anterior division of the sacral plexus include nerve to quadratus femoris, nerve to obturator internus, and tibial branch of the sciatic nerve. Whereas posterior division of the sacral plexus gives rise to superior gluteal nerve, inferior gluteal nerve, and common peroneal branch of the sciatic nerve. In the lower limb, we shall be covering most of these nerves, but a few of the branches of the sacral plexus will be covered with the pelvis, that is in the region of the abdomen and pelvis and perineum. So the branches that we shall be covering with the lower limb include nerve to piriformis, posterior femoral cutaneous nerve of thigh, and branches arising from the anterior and posterior division. Sacral plexus, it provides, what is the area of distribution in general of the sacral plexus? It provides motor and sensory supply to the posterior aspect of thigh, most of the lower leg, and entire foot and part of the pelvis. So if we start from above downwards, it will include part of the pelvis and posterior aspect as well as compartment of thigh, most of the leg, and entire foot. So this is in general the area of distribution of branches, most of the branches that arise from the sacral plexus.